Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire.
What do you need, handsome?
Can't a man drink in... I'm gonna keep this short, because we've got a lot to do. Haunting Brew's owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's Captain of the Guard, and we're going to poison the mead. No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. We're going to get Sabjorn to give it to us. The meadery has quite a pest problem, and the whole city knows about it. Pest poison and mead don't mix well, you know what I mean? You're going to happen by and lend poor old Sabjorn a helping hand. He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the brewing vat. Maven and I spent weeks planning this. All we need is someone like you to get in there and get it done. Now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work. Remember, Sabjorn will be...
What do you need, handsome?
Are you sure?
Make it look good.
Oh no. Please, come with me. I need to speak to you privately.
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires?
You're
Anything else?
Want to hear a
Just
little
let me
Nord
know.
wisdom? You don't really know a woman till you've had a strong drink and a fist fight with her.
Good to have you
Good.
by my side,
That
friend.
time's over.
I need reliable people around.
What?
I wonder if we should offer discounts to the soldiers.
How high the
Soldiers?
mountains of Skyrim
From which
rise.
side?
It
The
is
stone
a
cloaks or the
strange
Imperials?
sight.
Both.
The white flakes that
One or the
sometimes
other
fall
is
from the
bound to
sky.
win the war.
Careful with that! What are you gawking at? Can't you see I have problems here?
Are you kidding me? Look at this place. I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new Hunting Brew Reserve for the captain of the guard. If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be ruined. Oh, really? And I don't suppose you just do it out of the kindness... I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's done. Well, that's not how I operate, so forget... Okay. No need to make rash decisions. Here's half. You get the rest when the job's done. My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my reputation is... I bought some poison. I was going to have my lazy good-for-nothing assistant Malice handle it, but he seems to have vanished. If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should stop them from ever coming back. Don't come back until every one of those things are dead. Now I've got to clean up this mess.
Anybody there? If you need to sample some of the finest mead in Skyrim, you're in the right. Malice is teaching me everything he knows about brewing. Hopefully, I could take over his position someday.
I don't like talking to someone who holds their honor so cheaply.
Was something... Well, it's about time. You'll just have to wait until after the captain's
I can't
finished.
wait to see Samuel.
I suppose you can wait
squirm.
around if you must. Was something we discussed unclear?
Well, Sebjorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest
I
problem...
can't wait to see Sabjorn squirm.
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Hunning Brew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored. By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean.
I can't wait to see Sabjorn squirm.
For the rest of your days.
No, please. I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said, move.
Farewell, Sabjorn. I don't think that could have gone any better. Anything else you need before you head back to Riften? So, Maven wants to hunt down Sabjorn's private partner, huh? You're welcome to take a look around Sabjorn's office. He keeps most of his papers stashed in his desk. Here, this should help. I thought it would be better to leave some of the details out of our previous discussion. Didn't want to risk you walking away from the job. Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me from wasting coin hiring someone else to do it later. I can't believe that worked. Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me.
The Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar.
Be
careful!
I trust this doesn't tell me much. The only thing that could identify Sabjorn's part. Well, whoever this mysterious marking represents, they'll regret starting a war with me. You should bring this information to the Thieves Guild immediately. There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
Maybe I'll show you.
Now here's a man I'm glad to see.
Sure,
How can I help
I'm
you?
a dirty beggar. Why would you want to even speak to me?
You could say that the Ratway is the city under the city. Dark, dangerous, and no place for decent folk.
How fast can you get your hand?
Somebody help!
I'm staying out of this.
Someone do something.
What? Hi, Ribbon.
Get it! Did you hear something? You want? Here we go. You are
Mercy! That's right! Die, damn you! He lost. Shots, no! Damn you! I'll gut you like a horker! I've had enough of Sure, have mercy on you! Death will be my triumph. Your end is near. No more. I yield. Mercy! Your life is mine! You just made the hard mistake of your life! I'll spit on your corpse! Nothing!
I'm sure I... here after all.
Guild will not tolerate the kind of behavior you've been displaying. Too much is at stake.
Until you get back into the Guild's graces, we have nothing to speak about.
Straighten yourself out with the Guild.
Make the proper preparations if you want back in. Now get out of my sight.
It's a shame you got booted from the Guild. Things were going so well.
What do you want? You caused
Until you get back into the Guild's graces.
Hey, what?
I'll serve you.
Well, well, if it isn't Brynjolf's little protege. I'm gonna make this short and sweet, because frankly, I don't think you deserve another shot. You've broken the rules, and now you need to pay.
And it's gonna cost you quite a bit. This is the Thieves Guild, genius. How do you think? With gold. A lot of gold. Did you think we'd accept a heartfelt apology and let bygones be bygones? I'd say it's time you put your nose... Pickpockets? You'd better. Anything you steal... Now get out of here. And don't come back until your pockets are full. First, let's count the coin. Then we can get back to business. It's all here. Next time you decide to pull a stunt like that, just remember how much it hurt to get this away.
Still have quite a good bit of jobs available, if you're looking for some extra coin. Well, I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. I think you'll find this payment to be more than fair. Where are you off to? There's work to be...
Get away from me. Welcome to the cozy little... Usual guild rate. Let's take a look at them. Right then. If you're looking... Usual guild rate. Let's take a look at them. Well, you could always... Or if you're looking for training, we've got plenty of it down here. Delvin, Vex, Neruin, and Viper can give you a leg up on...
Got lots of jobs available. Interested? Well. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. There you go. This should cover it. The Dawn Star Sanctuary. Is that where you lot are holding up? What exactly are we talking about here? Can I give you a little tip? Take every job you can get, or else you'll end up a beggar.
Word on the street is that poor Sabjorn... Exactly. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Something important to the guild? Then this is beyond coincidence. First Arangoth, and now Sabjorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the guild. Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants to meet with you right away. And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before.
Yeah, need something? Go and pick some fights.
There you are. I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Golden Glow Estate, but no one can identify that symbol. It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by... Don't dismiss our adversary so easily. They're well-funded, patient, and have been able to avoid identification for years. However, don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dear. Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Godjal lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gullum-Eye. Slimy bastard. Gullum-Eye is our inside... I'm betting he... Get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions. Arengoth was a fool to think he could get away with this.
Interest you in some marksman training? I'll show you what I know.
I can't believe Gullum-Eye's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong, he could scam a beggar out of his last septim, but he's no mastermind. Trouble? Huh. He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you. You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only... If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gullum-Eye, he's in way over his head, and you'll be... Aye, he does indeed. And with his fingers in the East Empire Company's pie, we'll make good use of that debt. If I'm not being clear enough, that means we don't want him killed. For now, just keep on his tail and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot. Good luck in Solitude. Keep Gullum-Eye alive, but remind him who we are.
Wait, I know you.
What? Nah!
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Giddy up there.
look new.
I'm new too. Hey, friend.
Spare some gold for a veteran?
At the moment. I've got all sorts. You were there for Rogvir's execution. Perhaps, but necessary. My cousin Fura is somewhere out there in Skyrim right now, fighting Ulfric Stormcloak and his damned insurrectionists. She wouldn't have to be there at all if it weren't for Rogvir. And my aunt wouldn't have to worry about her daughter. You really don't know? He lets Ulfric Stormcloak escape solitude. Ulfric rides in, murders the High King, and Rogvir lets him ride right back out. Most people head over to the Winking Skeever. If you're not interested in music or drink, you can at least talk to Corpulus. He can fill you in on any of the latest gossip. People to see and places to go, huh? Later, then.
So, what do we have here? Let me guess. By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods, you've come to the right person. Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that, bee farm, was it? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle. Hasn't Mercer Frey taught... You kill me, and you're only... I don't care what you promise. If I tell you... Well, now that I have a buyer looking, bring it to me, and we'll talk about Golden Glow Estate.
So exciting when new folk come into town. I bet you've had plenty of adventures.
What?
Ah, good. Here, take this. Not at all. As far as golden... I was approached. She flashed a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do was pay Arangoth for the estate. I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed. Not at all. I tend not to ask too many questions when I'm on the job. I'm sure you understand. However, I did notice she was quite angry, and it was being directed at Mercer Frey. In this business, we rarely deal in names. Our identity comes from how much coin we carry. Look, that's all I know. I never promised you I'd have all the answers. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way.
If you need a good... Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. Remember the Winking Skeever next time you're footsore.
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes forth like the fury of a god.
Why are you following me? I told you I don't know anything else. Why are you following me? I told you I don't know anything else.
What was that?
Wait! I know
you.
Anybody there?
Lost! 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 Lost!
know I heard something. It'll be so much easier to rob when you're dead!
Someone there.
Nothing here after all.
Now there's no need to do anything rash. This isn't as bad as it seems. I was gonna tell Mercer about everything, honestly. No, please. There's no need for that. I'll tell you everything. It's Carlia. Her name is Carlia. Mercer never told you about her? Carlia is the thief responsible for murdering the previous guildmaster, Gallus. Now she's after Mercer. Help? No, no. Look, I didn't even... Please. You have to believe me. I don't know. When I asked her where she was going, she just muttered, where the end began. Here, take the golden glow. Mercer never told you about her? Last mistake. Now you won't forget to tell Mercer I...
What? No! What? Ah!
Hello? Who's there? Time to end this little game.
Yeah?
I thought it was painfully obvious that Gullumai was important to the Guild. I'm sorry to say your payment for the job will have to go elsewhere since you feel like taking things in your own direction. Now, did Gullumai give up any information on our buyer? No, it can't. This is grave news indeed. Carlia destroyed everything this... After we discovered what she'd done, we spent months trying to track her down, but she just vanished. Carlia and I were like partners. I went with her on every heist. We watched each other's backs. I know her techniques, her skills. If she kills me, there'll be no one left that could possibly catch her. If only we knew where she was. There's only one place that could be. The place where she murdered Gallus. A ruin called Snowvale Sanctum. We have to go out there before she disappears. Yes. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can. We can't let her slip through our fingers.
If you need marksman training, and you've got the coin, I'm ready. If you need marksman training, and you've got the... What's on your mind? I'll show you what I know. Come find me if you need more marksman training.
Good. You're finally here. I've scouted the ruins and I'm certain... No, I found... Let's get moving. I want to catch her in... Just make certain... The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here. Keep your eyes open, your mouth shut. They say that these ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too difficult. Quite simple, really. I don't know what the fuss is about these locks. All it takes is a bit of know-how, and a lot of skill. That should do it. After you. What? What is it?
attention. This place.
Lost!
Quite noisy for someone who claims to be a thief.
Your blood will adorn my blade.
Lost!
Watch out for the spikes. Looks like Carlia reset all of the traps.
You've written your own episode. So it begins. So ends the lesson.
Lost!
This better be important.
This shouldn't take long. Making this too easy!
There's two more of them ahead.
I'll spit your corpse! You breathed your last!
Bone chimes. Clever. Stronger, I bet. Don't
What was that? Your life is... You've just written your own... Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting. Killed legions like you.
What?
So ends the lesson. I've killed legions like you.
Challenge. you! Hide from me. Puzzle doors. How quaint. Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Carlisle already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Carlisle is close, I'm certain of it. Now let's get moving. Do you honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlisle. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Honningbrew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough, otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlisle. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence, but I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlisle has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But do you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling? No, I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death. More than you'll ever realize. The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive. Mercer must be brought before the Guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder. My purpose in using Snow... Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before. Enther. It's the only outsider Gallus trusted with the... There were 3 of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey. Remember, speak only to Enther. Trust no one else.